Good evening, everyone. This is your educator, Sardar Daljeet Singh, an English teacher. Today, I'm going to discuss about notice writing. This is an important topic for the student of grade 12th. So now let us discuss about this notice writing. Basically, ये हमारा writing composition का part है. तो सबसे पहले हम क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करते हैं. तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन क्या लिखा हुआ है? यू आर श्रीनिधि of DP Public School Nagpur as student editor of your school magazine, draft notice in not more than 50 words for your school notice board inviting article sketches from students of all the classes. Am I right? This is the question which is given here. So now whenever you are attempting any question, my dear student, you have to read the questions very carefully. Am I right? Unless you read the question, you won't be able to understand basic mean of this question. आपको क्वेश्चन को पढ़ना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. तो आप क्वेश्चन देखो. सबसे पहले यहाँ पर सिग्नेचर के लिए आपका नाम ऑलरेडी डिसाइडेड है. क्या नाम लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पर? दैट इज श्रीनिधि. श्रीनिधि इज योर नेम. मीन्स व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू अटेम्प्ट दिस क्वेश्चन, तो एज अ सिग्नेचर यू हैव टू पुट दिस नेम अलॉन्ग विद द डेजिग्नेशन दैट यू आर एडिटर ऑफ योर स्कूल मैगजीन. So you can read the question as student editor of your school magazine. This is already written there. That means you have to use this name. In case you are using some other name instead of Srinidhi, definitely your marks will be deducted. For sure, you will not use any other name. Sometimes student, if the names are not given, for example, if any name is not given into a question, उस समय में आपको कोई भी नाम नहीं लिखना. इंस्टेड ऑफ राइटिंग अ नेम यू मे राइट डाउन ABCXYZ whatever, but you will not write down any name. So now look at that. The question is asking that you are Srinidhi, the student of DP Public School Nagpur. So you have to invite student for writing article sketches from all classes, and your notice should not exceed more than 50 words. Okay, so that you have to write down being editor of your school magazine. Am I right? So my dear student, we are going to discuss about the format now. So what is the format of this? First of all, आपको एक rectangular box को draw करना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. ये format का हिस्सा. In case अगर आप rectangular box नहीं बनाते हैं तो आपका marks for sure deduct होगा. आप इस चीज़ को अपने दिमाग में बैठा लीजिए. Then after you have to write down the name of the organization. So you can see in the question, the organization name is DP Public School Nagpur. It's mean you are representing this school. ये हमारा capital letter से started होगा name हमारा. और ये जो notice format, whatever format rectangular box you have made, in the middle of the rectangular box it will come on the header. Am I right? This will come here. Then after you have to write down the word notice, and it should be written in block letters. Am I right? NOTICE. Notice, you can see each letters are capital. This is called block letters. Am I right? This is necessary that you have to follow block letter to mention notice. Am I right? This notice is for what? Basically, this is a piece of information which you are displaying in your school notice board for the certain purpose. तो इस क्वेश्चन में हमारे पास में पर्पस ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है. दैट वी हैव टू मेंशन दैट यू आर इनवाइटिंग द स्टूडेंट फॉर द आर्टिकल एंड स्केचेस एंड ऑल दैट. Then after you have to mention the date here, 6th of September 2025. जैसे कि मैंने इसको 6th September 2025 को बनाया था. So then you have to mention this particular date. Then after, in the middle, you have to write down the subject of this particular notice. Means you have to write down the matter. तो matter क्या है? Bring in your articles and sketches. Basically, you are inviting the student. One more thing, you can write down any subject, but this should be related to the question only. जरूरी नहीं है कि bring in your articles and sketches, है ना? You can write, mention like कि invitation for giving article and sketches from the students of all the classes. You can mention such things. Am I right? Then after, here you have to start with the body. Now you can see The body of the notice is very small and very brief, and it's very precise, because nobody is going to read detailed explanation of any kind of information. Nobody is going to read. Here you have to be very much precise about writing. This is as per the third person point of view. You can see students of all classes. अब यहाँ पर हमने all classes क्यों लिखा है? Because question itself is saying from the student of all classes. You can see this is the question. आपको सभी क्लास को, in case क्वेश्चन पेपर में लिखा होता है कि आपको ग्रेड 6 से लेके 12 तक या 4th 5th क्लास, whatever class is mentioned, then as per the question paper you have to mention. The student of all classes are hereby invited to submit their articles and sketches. Invited to submit their article and sketches, that you have to write down. That you are inviting the student of all the classes and you are giving a purpose them. That is to invite to submit their articles and sketches for the school magazine to the undersigned latest by 16th of September in room number 102 during the 5th period. Basically you are going to write down this, here you are writing for the purpose like that school is going to publish a magazine, or for that particular magazine you are inviting the student so that they can give their article and sketches latest by 16th of September. This is the deadline. You are mentioning the deadline also. In room number 102 you have also mentioned the venue where they can submit. There shouldn't be any kind of ambiguity, my dear students. Then during the 5th period, it's mean during the 5th lecture, they all will come and submit their articles to the concerned authority in the room number 102. Please ensure that your articles are neat and legible and your sketches are clearly drawn. You are putting some condition here that article should be very neat and legible, means handwriting अच्छी होनी चाहिए. Whatever, this is your point, my dear student, because you have to think about whenever we are writing any composition, at that time you have to be very thoughtful. You can compose any line because you have already seen many activities in your school and how the teachers are inviting the student, how the activities are being done, certain conditions, certain things we decide whenever we are entertaining, because ultimately you are going to draft a notice on the behalf of school for the school magazine. So definitely you will get maximum participations from the student. At that point of time हम हर किसी को entertain नहीं कर सकते, तो you are putting certain eligibility criteria कि because your article must be neat and legible and your sketches are very clearly. That's it. Here you have mentioned everything. Am I right? So now look at there. This is very precise information about the notice. Last में हमारा यहाँ पर signature आएगा. That is Srinidhi. As per the question, this is already written in the question. This name is given. So you are supposed to follow this name. Unless this name is given, so you have to write down only XYZ. Don't give any name. Especially your original name should not be written. Nothing should be written. Ram, Mohan, Shyam, whatever. You are not going to write down the names of anyone. Am I right? Then after we have our designation, that is editor. Editor for school magazine. Am I right? तो ये क्या है हमारा? Basically this is our article writing, a very precise article writing I have explained to you. One thing my dear, this is of 3 marks. फॉर्मेट के हमें यहाँ पर 1 मिलता है, कंटेंट का 1 मिलता है, एंड एक्सप्रेशंस के वी गेट 1 मार्क्स. तो हियर द फॉर्मेट मीन्स फॉर्मेट इंक्लूडिंग योर रेक्टेंगुलर बॉक्स ऑल्सो, ऑल द थिंग्स जो जहाँ जहाँ पर है. इन केस इट इज राइट यू विल बी गिवन 1 मार्क. एम आई राइट? कंटेंट मीन्स this body, whatever you have written, the piece of information you have written. Am I right? This is again containing 1 mark. And expression means if whether it is written in a proper format or not, or grammatical error, some kind of अगर हमारा format अच्छा नहीं है तो definitely आपके expressions के marks कटते हैं. In case grammatical errors, spelling errors are there, तो certain deduction are there. In case some deduction are there, so for sure you will be given 0.5. So definitely you will be able to get 2.5. Otherwise, if you are following correct format, correct content, and expressions are good, definitely you will be given 3 out of 3. It's very simple, my dear student. You have to follow this particular format when you are going to write notice writing. Am I right? If you want any kind of content, kindly message me, comment me, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. My channel's name is Daljeet English Hub. Am I right? This is my channel. You can subscribe it, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Am I right? Thank you so very much, my dear student, for listening to me. I hope you all have understood this particular topic. Thank you so very much.